He loved it enough the first month to come back. It means that it wasn't just a mistake. Thank you very much. Got some Woody Hearts in the chat. You also get a decoration on the tree if you would like one. Exclamation mark colors to see which colors you can pick from. Let me know what you would like to be, and I will get you on the tree. The tree is very full right now, like super full, like crazy full. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, welcome back, Toggle Star, man. How you doing? Alright, let's do this to the bottom right-hand side. Our blue Protoss player from Armor Team was now in that PvP to Neeb. It is ShoWTimE. Also losing out on the PvP to Neeb in the top left from Cascade, DnS. TLO just lost out to ShoWTimE. It was a very fast series, guys. Sorry, I didn't actually fix my stream title just yet. There it is. Stream title saved. But yeah, one sub away from 270, which means we'll be giving away a co-op commander during the stream, which would be awesome. Just in general, like, the sub count's been growing insane, and we're going to be continuing to push it, guys. As I said, 300 subs is the goal. If we can hit 300 and kind of stick around 300 as a somewhat sort of stable number, then we can, then like I say, like, it really means that throughout 2018 we can kind of just justify continuing to stream StarCraft 2 full time. So that's what we're doing. We're going to keep on talking 300. Even when we hit 300, we're going to keep on talking about being at 300. We're going to be like, okay guys, now we're at 300, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we stay at 300. Okay, maybe we'll keep on pushing, but again, our real goal is to get up to 300. Keep on bringing you guys awesome StarCraft 2 content on a regular daily basis. This is our second event of the day. Well, officially it's our third, but I went to sleep for a while. Last night I did the WSG Canadian qualifier, and now we're here. We just did the WardiTV weekly season pre-finals playoffs, and now the Corsair Cup coverage. And then after this, in a couple hours time, about 3.5 hours time, we're going to be casting the WSG Argentinian qualifiers, which should also be quite fun as well. And I'll be on twitch.tv/WESG_SC2 if you would like to join us for that. Stargate on the way on both sides of the map. Man, I feel like I'm becoming an expert in PvP today. It's funny because I feel as though like I never really cast PvP, but here I am casting what my I don't even know how many PvPs have we cast today, guys. We casted 2 best of 5s. Actually, it was only 2 best of 5s, and now 2 best of 3s. It's a lot though compared to what you usually get. I mean, usually when we talk about PvP, we're talking about what, like, you know, we might get 1 in a day if we're lucky. So it is a lot compared to usual. See this Phoenix just gonna pop in towards the main base. PvP is Protoss versus Protoss, as the Adepts come in here, get a couple of kills, but the Phoenix will help to shut them down. Yeah, PvP I guess is one of the confusing, the confusing matchup kind of abbreviation, because it's obviously means player versus player as well. I guess it's PvP squared. Player versus player, and also Protoss versus Protoss. After this, I'm not sure, by the way, if we go straight into the next set of games or whether we wait until their start time. I'm not sure how long was given, because right now we seem to be moving pretty fast. Like, I was kind of surprised Neeb DnS was finished so quickly, honestly. As you see this Oracle going down, a couple of workers picked off. And behind this, DnS just going straight into Blink, so he isn't going to mess around with Phoenix against Phoenix. We'll see exactly what the plan is here from ShoWTimE. He's gathering up towards the top left-hand side. There is that shield battery coming on down, and the Dark Shrine dropping just behind this assimilator as well. And then Phoenix flying through the main base, going to grab 1, 2, 3. I want to say 3. There we go. 4. of these probes so far. Nicely done, but doesn't lose a Phoenix sticking around a bit too long. DnS is able to push that back. Oh, nicely done. In the end, picking up a kill. Picking up some good damage. And losing a couple of workers is okay. DnS also killed a couple of workers of his own. Look at this though, ShoWTimE proxies a power to the left side. It's all about those Dark Templar. All about those Dark Templar. Now the Robo is on the way up, but it's not here just yet. Position over to this left side. I don't think there's any way DTs cancel it or anything, but you can definitely get into a mineral line of peace and really start to cause some havoc. Pick off a few probes. Obviously, they could also pick away something like a Stalker or two, a Sentry or two. That would also go a long way to helping out. Quite a lot that could probably be done here. Again, Phoenix just set off to the side and not going to do too much themselves just for now. Two DTs of ShoWTimE. Well, if he probes transfer into the third base, he'll peel one DT away already. First observer is about to pop as ShoWTimE. I feel as though all those DTs pulling back to deal with this one here. Shield battery going to keep this Sentry alive. So in the end, only one probe kill in the natural. More probe kills over here though. That's going to be 6 kills for 7 in total. And ShoWTimE keeps one of these DTs alive as well, so doesn't have to warp it in again if he wants to harass somewhere else later. And can just use it for kind of watchtower control for a while, keep a presence on the map. Keep good vision as to what's going on when DnS is moving out. Just where DnS might actually be going as well. Takes this watchtower on the top side. My mouse stopped moving, there we go. Yeah, just going to be seeing the Phoenix coming in towards the center. How many Stalkers does it take to kill one Phoenix? I'm pretty sure a Stalker kills a Phoenix in 12 shots. 15 damage against a non-armored unit. Right? Yeah, 15 damage against a non-armored unit, and it's 180 health. So 6 shots is 90. So if you have 6 Stalkers, they 2-shot a Phoenix. Awesome actually taught me this the other day. After the Fermi Cup. 6 Stalkers, 2-shot a Phoenix. So if you ever played against Roddy in PvP, you need 6 Stalkers. Because then you can 2-shot the Phoenix. Today you learned. Today you learned. I actually want to learn more of the number of units to kill a something and so on. I think it's A, very interesting, and B, very useful to be able to call out sometimes. I might make a spreadsheet of it all. Anyone else just loves spreadsheets. DT swiping to push away the Stalker that was on the right hand side. The Phoenix lift up and kill the Stalker on the left. Good defense in the center. ShoWTimE is still going to be maintaining this map control. As behind this, DnS is on a much faster +2 upgrade by about 30-40 seconds. ShoWTimE should hopefully start his +2 pretty instantly as the +1 finishes up now. What's up, Printer Hands? Coming in for the 12-month resub. How you doing? Get some Woody Hearts in the chat, please, for Printer Hands. Thank you very much for the 12 months. Get some love in here. 1 year of subscribing, man. Isn't it crazy? 1 year of committing to the stream. 1 year of loving StarCraft. Thank you very much. You get decoration on the tree, exclamation mark colors in the chat if you want to see what it's called. What it is. Exclamation mark deck colors. And you can pick a color and we'll put you on the tree. Just like that. Just like that. Mental. A little bit of a skirmish in the center. Let's see. I think he just killed his own Phoenix there. I feel as though he was targeting with the Archons. Are you blind? It really looked as though he was. Let's do attack on the way here for ShoWTimE. It's just over halfway done. Just going to see that hallucinated Phoenix is taken down pretty quickly there again. Plus 3 weapons on the way from DnS. More gates will finish up. And well, 2 taps of DnS going to come around the right hand side, try and do a little more. The Phoenix to the left, unable to do much either. Few workers, few probes here and there, but I mean it's from both players, not really that much that really matters. 2 taps actually blocked a little bit here, but obviously still getting behind the mineral line. Will eventually get through, and well, actually the Zealots do a good job. In fact, it doesn't lose a single Zealot there. Works out quite wonderfully, as we're going to be seeing ShoWTimE moving over to the left. A lot of units of ShoWTimE moving over to the left, as we're going to be seeing. Well, Zealots starting to charge on in, but Archons in the front will start to melt a good few of those. So a few Zealots getting melted right away. Immortals behind the ShoWTimE. Has an extra shield upgrade over DnS as well, and that will go a long way, as right now he just has so many Immortals against no Immortals. And that's going to be one of the bigger reasons why you can just push through this. GG, and ShoWTimE takes game number 1 just like that. Confident, simple, no real issues. More or less available to you all on the new patch. If that sounds good, then get subscribed. They'll be going out either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, it's a great reason to sub. Sub for the emotes, says Barfaki. Well, actually, another couple of things you can sub for is we have had a really great push with the subs. We've been doing sub giveaway, sub goal things. So yeah, we've been having these sub goals, and so far we've actually unlocked a couple of things for the subs. There's been a couple of WCS Global Finals posters that we're going to give away to subs through Discord and through Twitch messages. And there's also been a couple of things unlocked. So we're going to have a replay cast night, a subscriber replay cast night, which we're going to be casting on I'm not sure when, but it will probably be around sometime this month. So that'll be our subscriber replay cast night. We've also unlocked a subscriber King of the Hill, which means we're going to be doing a King of the Hill with subs, and you guys will be able to play with some handicaps for fun for like $5 or $10 a match or so. I think it should be really good. I've got some really fun ideas to make it just a little bit ridiculous. So yeah, it should be really great. It should be really, really awesome. So look forward to that, and you can get involved with those if you are a subscriber, of course. Bottom right hand side, our Blue Protoss player is DnS. Down a game though. Let's see if he can bounce back against the man who to the top left hand side is in red. ShoWTimE. DnS scouting the main will realize there is a lack of a pylon. Only 1 pylon instead of 2, and hopefully you should be able to realize that there is indeed a Twilight Council, some sort of proxy. Currently it's the Twilight Council on the top right side, so ShoWTimE going for something a little bit cheeky here. Von Schleyer gifting another sub to Vida. What's up, Vida? How you doing? That actually puts us at 270 subscribers, which means we will be doing a co-op commander giveaway during this stream. Thank you very much, Von Schleyer, for gifting the sub, and welcome Vida to the family. Some Wardy hearts in the chat, please. Yet again. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Vida, you get a decoration on the tree. Let me know which color you would like. I'd love to, I would love to get you on our beautiful tree of love and support and holidayness and all the rest of it. Let's see some love in the chat. I want to welcome Vida to the family. Dark Shrine is about halfway done, as we will be seeing a pylon proxying from ShoWTimE. So proxied pylon coming in here is well, the rubber facility is dropping down back at home. There's still no real detection coming up for DnS. I mean, an Oracle is some detection, sure, but it is not as reliable as an observer. He actually rallies it to the front. I mean, even if you tag the first set of DTs, more DTs can just warp in right then and there. and kind of come to the front pretty quickly as well, as we do just see second Oracle build. And I wonder if DnS sort of figured this out. He's going to kill this pylon over on the high ground. And again, he had some good scouts before, and now a DT coming in to help defend, actually. I see that DT pushing those stalkers back through the center. And another DT coming in towards the natural, and that's where the Oracle will come through and throw down the first Revelation, I imagine. There it is, Revelation. He'll actually get 2 probes at the front still. Not bad at all. DnS knowing what he's playing against, and ShoWTimE actually gets a pylon kill as well just before the DT drops. A nice pickup as another DT begins to warp in. Taking a little while perhaps, but still nonetheless it is on its way. Some new emotes since the last time it was sub tier, says Billy Nasty. Billy Nasty! Gifted by Von Schleyer as well, guys. Got some Woody Hots in the chat for Von Schleyer. Gifting all these subs! And welcome back, Billy Nasty, to the fam. Yeah, dude, it's been a while. Definitely some new emotes since you were last subbed here. We actually do have a sub emote slot unlocked. And still waiting for you guys to give me a good emote idea to get made. So we can get a good emote made and actually get that emote slot used. Pylon gets picked off. We're just going to see those couple oracles coming up the right hand side to see what they can do. Vader wants a decoration red like the color of Satan. He means Santa. You see the double Oracle of DnS going to get in here to get a few work kills as well, but the Stalkers I think will get, maybe not get actually a Oracle kill. Oh, nearly from the low ground. Not quite though. This game will stabilize a little bit once again. Why is it on you guys to think of an emote? Because I'm really bad at thinking of emotes. As you can maybe be able to tell, all my emotes are just my face doing different things. I want a cool emote. I want something that's clever, that maybe has to do with the stream. I don't know, I'm just terrible at thinking of it. I'm just terrible at thinking of it. Blink is coming up here. And the +1 starting as well. The Oracle's just still out the front, and there's the blink now being used to try and catch one of them. We'll get the kill. Nicely done. Research in charge of this proxied Twilight Council on the upper right hand side still, so that's still coming on up here as you're going to see a few Stalkers, a couple of Mortals, the Sentry and some Zealots working their way through those rocks. So some rocks being picked away at, they're going to actually end up going down here, and as those rocks do go down, we do just open up the map a little bit for DnS to take that base. DnS is fighting back quite nicely, and in 5 extra gates coming through, and his supply is starting to really skyrocket here compared to ShoWTimE. And DnS already has that charge upgrade as well, so if he's just going to go into Charged Not Immortal, I mean Archon as well, he's pretty much already set up there. It's just about making the units now, and for ShoWTimE this game not ending up going the best, committing to the DTs early, not really finding enough damage in the game with them to justify the commitment into those. Obviously hurts a little bit. Yeah, it's in a good spot right here. It really is, as we see the Dark Templar warping in the top right hand side. Just going to be ShoWTimE trying to do something to get back into this, even, however slightly. Couple Stalkers blinking around and helping to push back the Oracle, which is causing some chaos, and a little bit of a laid back game really, chilling out for a little bit, just waiting to see what the next sort of movie is going to be. See a couple of High Templar currently being warped in by ShoWTimE. So let's see High Templar warping in and just going to become an Archon just like that. Isn't it crazy? These High Templar warped in, suddenly they're good enough friends to just morph into an Archon. They have such good synergy. Maybe that's what happens when you get born at the same time as the Templar. You get warped in at the same time. It's kind of like being a twin, units of DnS moving up the left side. Couple Archons from ShoWTimE Immortals, a little bit out of position. DnS doesn't leap on the opportunity though. He is about to get the +2 attack upgrade. Now, can ShoWTimE defend because of Defender's advantage with these shield batteries? Does it become a possibility for him to keep himself alive here? As you do see, the gold base of ShoWTimE has been expanded too. That might be something DnS spends some time on. If it is, it will buy ShoWTimE, well, a little bit of a while to get up his +2 upgrade. Although it doesn't look as though DnS is going to be aggressive at all in the end, starting to just back away. DT running around, finds himself a Zealot. Not quite. Zealot gets the pickup. Zealot, why are you so good? Another Phoenix getting picked off there, so again, just little things, just DnS cleaned up map vision. Kind of surprised he didn't go after this gold base, or at least check it. I mean, he takes his own gold base now, but ShoWTimE getting workers over there early. It's obviously a massive benefit to him, so yeah, that ShoWTimE was once struggling in somewhat. He's not really struggling anymore. I mean, he's continuing to build his pylons. He's not getting the supply blocks, which might slow him down. And DnS, well, now he's actually behind in army supply against ShoWTimE, so ShoWTime's really bounced back very strong here. I mean, again, 5 minutes ago, DnS was in kind of a monstrous position in terms of army supply, like 20-30 ahead at any point. Now it's very different, and yet nothing's really happened. We've just seen both players sort of sat back and waiting for the fight to maybe establish itself. A bit back and forth in income. ShoWTimE slightly advantageous there, but you can see it. You know, 5 minutes ago, ShoWTimE was at this discrepancy, and he's been at a discrepancy for a while. Just recently did he start to close it up. And there you go, that's how ShoWTimE is now very much so getting to be maxed out. You see the little boost of income here and there going a long way. Going a long, long way. So that's a DnS running in towards the natural expansion. I mean, it's nice, but ShoWTimE does have a shield battery or two, which is going a long way as well at the moment. He's also pushing back this army down to the south. So DnS trying to kind of distract ShoWTimE, force him to split up and cause mistakes, but of course, so far, ShoWTimE is not the sort of player to make mistakes, and he's shown us exactly that in this decided matchup. The winner will at least take home $35. Of course, they get to fight for so much more by making it through to the round of 8 of the Corsair Cup. Zealots and Archons through the center once again. Another Zealot going to get picked off here, and I'll just wait and see what is next. Archon's going to take some shots once more. This is funny. DnS is actually now expanding up here. Hasn't seen the Twilight just yet. Or the Dark Shrine. ShoWTimE wants some more workers. Then he better, or wants some more DTs. He better start building them soon. And Zealots are pretty good against Immortals, and they will actually pick these Immortals off. Maybe one more pylon drops, but I guess ShoWTimE gets supply blocked, but not too much else. Takes the Watchtower now as he kills that Stalker here, so DnS a little bit blind as to where ShoWTimE might try and push up. And ShoWTimE comes up this ramp. Doesn't engage just yet though. DnS about to get shield upgrade, about to get +1 armor. Upgrades which will help him, but not as significant as the +1 attack in general. Coming around to the Watchtower once again. Now DnS is a bit more positioned towards this ramp. Again, spreading out every single time. ShoWTimE not really wanting to commit. Now he is going to start fighting this though. So here we go. ShoWTimE really getting into the action. DnS, I feel as though his monster mode through this initially, but now ShoWTime's Zealots start to get to the front, and ShoWTimE has the Warp Prism. Well, here come extra Zealots though from DnS as well to also fight back against this. More Zealots from ShoWTimE. It's a real back and forth one so far. I feel as though DnS might just be running out of Zealots a bit too quickly, though a few Stalkers blinking forwards, popping the barriers on the Immortals, makes them very vulnerable. Another huge wave for Zealots might just be enough to keep ShoWTimE away. ShoWTimE, I think, may need his own wave of Zealots here in a moment or two. He picks off both of those Immortals though, if the Stalker's blinking. If those Stalkers blinking, he also has a bunch more Zealots warping in on the Prism. And I think, my friends, that is more or less it. A fight from ShoWTimE that just manages to stomp through DnS. A good engagement, well positioned. And DnS is very close to making it work out, but ShoWTimE just with a couple of faster reinforcements at points going a long way, and Well, now he's going to come up and deny this gold base. Workers are going to pull into towards the upper right. Now they pull in towards the army. I mean, that's just an absolute massacre. It was probably pulling them up here before you realized there was zealots warping in off of this proxy Twilight Council. And so realizing that, just pulled them down instead where, well, they just died anyways, right? Probably should have just left them like here, just in case. But obviously, well, we can see that it's not really going to make that much of a difference anyways. Pushing in towards the natural expansion. ShoWTimE has a lot to work with here, and again, as the zealots drop, the door's open to really be aggressive in towards Archons, etc. And they start to drop so quickly as well, once you can start hitting on them without there being zealots in front. And I mean, DnS is pulling away through into choke points. It's just not helping them either. Warps in a few more zealots. Maulers are not having a good time even anyways, and well, GG. ShoWTimE a little bit too good here, and DnS is going to be eliminated from the competition. And that's going to be that. ShoWTimE taking game.